So every Yu-Gi-Oh player usually agrees when combo decks are degenerate and need to get hit. But with that said, I always see the casuals justifying the existence of trap-heavy decks and cutting them a little too much slack. They never seem to believe that anything about them is unfair and that, floodgates and degenerate trap cards can always exist because at the end of the day, trap cards are slow. And the funny thing is, this couldn't be any further from the truth because we live in a day and age where trap cards are extremely fast at the moment. So the Labyrinth deck can throw out trap cards directly from deck to field with Lady Labyrinth and also use them right away with the effect of Coup Clock. And there's very little that your opponent can do about you turboing out your trap cards because your Lady Labyrinth dodges Ash and there's really nothing else to hand trap. So just like that, you can turbo out Eradicator Epidemic Virus on your opponent's draw phase, use it, and potentially rip out 6 cards. But I'm sure you already knew that if you've actually watched the German Nats. And everybody made a big deal about it and pretended like it was the first time it ever happened, even though it's really not, and every single Yu-Gi tuber started making videos on why Eradicator should be getting banned. But in reality, this happens every single time. And in tandem with the destruction of Lovely Labyrinth, you can also destroy an additional card from your opponent's hand, which means that destroying 6 cards is actually pretty easy to do. Well, maybe not easy, but then your opponent has like 2 cards in hand max, and then you still have some other trap cards to play with, so there is no way your opponent can win. And I know that for a fact because I've done that to a lot of people actually in the past. And it's not like Labyrinth is a slow deck that, takes 25 turns to win and that you have all the time to recover because you're gonna die next turn, my man. Oh yeah, no, long gone are the days where trap decks were actually slow and took years to win. In 2023, a trap deck is basically a combo deck, but with traps. If you can't kill Labyrinth first, they will kill you, so moral of the story, try killing them first. Therefore, I believe that it is reasonable to treat Labyrinth, or rather just trap decks in general, the same way we treat combo decks that can pull off like 20 negates turn 1. Best way to do that is by banning the unfair searchable trap cards and limiting or semi-limiting the unfair unsearchable trap cards. Every normal trap card is searchable by ladies, so in other words, they should be getting banned if they're unfair, like Eradicator, and then, unsearchable trap cards like Rivalry, Skill Drain, Goes, and Match, and there can only be one, maybe should be getting semi or limited. But yeah, that way we will have less insta-win buttons in the game, and people would actually have to start using their brains and grind games out in order to win. And the counter argument to that would be that now spells and trap-heavy decks will be unstoppable because nothing will be there to check them. But there are always other alternatives to cards, it's just that, every single time they're always fair and more niche, it's just that people really don't want to use their brains and want to play cards that immediately make them insta-win. Like, for example, people could be theoretically playing cards like Magical Deflector, which would still be searchable, or Trap Stun, even though I don't recommend it, but it's something that you can technically do. And the funny thing is, not that long ago, like at the very beginning of the year, people were actually abusing Eradicator in the Danger Tier Elements deck, if you remember. So you could kind of say that things have changed, but at the same time, it's always the same thing. Honestly, I like to say that interruptions are interruptions regardless of the kind of deck that can pull them off. But yeah, in conclusion, I don't personally care too much if Eradicator gets banned or not, I just believe that people should be consistent with their convictions. Like, if people think that degenerate combo decks should get banned, people should also believe that degenerate trap decks that can, turbo out Eradicator and make you lose a lot of cards should also be getting banned. But yeah, that's all I had to say for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also let me know your thoughts about this topic in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.